Ladies and gentlemen, we are being joined by Honorable Governor, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Legislators of the Kochi Prefecture, along with His Excellency Sri C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I take the opportunity to welcome everyone to the Embassy of India, Tokyo. We will begin today's proceeding with videos on Bharat, that is India, as well as on World Environment Day. Can we have the videos, please?
Plastic waste is everywhere. In our rivers, our oceans, our cities, even in the air we breathe. But change begins with a choice. This World Environment Day 2025, the world unites to make that choice. To end plastic pollution, under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India with Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment, has given a global call to shift from mindless consumption to mindful and deliberate utilization of resources. Starting from 22nd May, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change is launching a mass mobilization campaign in the run-up to World Environment Day, a movement of millions to rethink, refuse, and reduce plastic pollution. The mission is clear: awareness and advocacy regarding plastic pollution, reduced use and generation of single-use plastic, promote and use alternatives to single-use plastic, promotion of responsible waste management, including segregation and recycling. Across India, people will come together. Beach cleanups, school rallies, art from waste, single-use plastic-free zones, RRR centers, EPR recycling centers, marine litter recycling, and every step, every action, every change you make to reduce plastic pollution, upload on the Meri Life portal. Visit merilife.nic.in. Learn simple ways to reduce plastic pollution. Upload your actions and videos. Be part of a global movement to reduce plastic pollution. Because this planet doesn't need more plastic pollution. It needs more people who care. World Environment Day 2025. One nation, one mission. End plastic pollution.
Thank you. Now, may I have the honor and privilege to request His Excellency Sri C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, to kindly come on the stage and address the gathering. Sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, Mr. Seiji Hamada, Honorable Governor of Kochi Prefecture, His Excellency, Mr. Fumitaka Mitsuishi, Honorable Speaker of the Kochi Legislative Assembly, His Excellency, Mr. Daisuke Kajihara, Honorable Member of the House of Councillors, His Excellency, Mr. Keiichi Hirota, Honorable Chairman, Kochi Prefecture Assembly, Japan-India Friendship Association, Mr. Kazuya Nakajo, Executive Vice President of JETRO, His Excellency Mr. Tomomi Hisamatsu, Chairman of India Kochi Friendship Association, Mr. Neil Bhatia, Senior Vice President of Invest India, Mr. Krishnan Narayan, MD and CEO, Messrs. Nihon Educate Private Limited, Friends of India from Kochi Prefecture, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to begin by warmly welcoming His Excellency Mr. Seiji Hamada, Governor of Kochi Prefecture, and distinguished delegation accompanying him. I fondly remember my visit to Kochi in February last year, when I had the privilege of meeting His Excellency the Governor and exploring opportunities for deeper collaboration. It was during that visit that we have discussed the idea of Kochi Day, which is materializing today. I am delighted that this idea has come to life today. The event marks a new chapter in the engagement between Kochi Prefecture and India, and also reflects the broader strength of India-Japan relationship. I am particularly happy that I come from a city in India called Kochi, which is in Kerala state, which we call the most beautiful state of India. Your presence here, Excellency Governor, along with the Speaker of the Assembly and other distinguished guests, business delegation, cultural delegation, demonstrate the strong commitment of Kochi to strengthen its ties with India. I would also like to warmly welcome our Indian representatives who are joining, who have present here and also virtually joining today, members of the media who are here, as well as the Indian community who have come here to join this event today. India and Japan share a very deep-rooted history of spiritual and cultural ties. Over the past decades, this foundation has evolved into a robust economic and strategic partnership. Today, India and Japan share a special strategic and global partnership built on shared values, mutual respect, and common vision of peace, stability, and prosperity. We work together in key areas such as trade and investment, green energy, digital transformation, health, space cooperation, and maritime security, including through our collaboration in the Quad framework. Economic cooperation is a cornerstone of our bilateral relationship. Japan remains one of India's most trusted partners and leading investors. Together, we have set an ambitious target of 5 trillion yen in public-private partnership, Japanese investment in India in 2027, and I am pleased to say that we are progressing steadily toward it. Our collaboration spans sectors like infrastructure, manufacturing, technology, and innovation. This year particularly is important when we talk about innovation because we are celebrating it as India-Japan Year of Science, Technology, and Innovation 2025. We have a series of events planned with various Japanese universities and Japanese technology institutes throughout the year. In fact, India and Japan are also cooperating and working together for LUPEX, the next mission to the moon, which we will both be continue working together and looking forward to its success. With a population of over 1.4 billion people and a large youthful workforce, India is the world's fastest growing large economy. The Indian government has placed strong emphasis on creating an attractive investment environment, simplifying regulations, and building world-class infrastructure to enable sustainable growth and innovation. Dear friends, over the past 2.5 years, I have had the opportunity to visit all the 47 prefectures across Japan, some of them multiple times. Everywhere I go, I see a growing interest in India, not only as a major market, but also as a trusted partner in business, culture, and innovation. I am confident that with your support, this interest will convert into meaningful and long-standing collaborations. I would also like to specifically mention the role of JETRO, his Senior Vice President, Mr. Nakajo, is present here. In fact, in each of the efforts which we do in our engagement with the prefectures, JETRO has always been a partner and he has found time, despite his very busy schedule. He handles 190 countries, but he found time to come with us for almost every economic seminar which we held in most of the prefectures in Japan. Today, there are 1,500 Japanese companies operate in India, but we are aiming for a bold leap, growing this number to 15,000. Japan is the only country with dedicated Japanese industrial townships in India. We have 11 such zones across 8 states, offering modern infrastructure, streamlined regulations, and access to a skilled workforce. Companies like Suzuki, Daikin, and Panasonic have established strong presence in India. To further support Japanese SMEs, this embassy has set up a dedicated SME facilitation center, which is to help explore opportunities in India. Dear friends, Kochi Prefecture, with its breathtaking natural beauty, deep-rooted traditions, and progressive policies, offers immense potential for collaboration with India. From clean energy and agri-tech tourism to marine industries, there are several areas where our synergies can be deepened. The charm of Kochi lies in stunning natural landscapes, from the clear blue waters of Katsuhama Beach to the scenic Shimanto River, often called the last pristine river of Japan. Kochi is also have a haven of ecotourism and outdoor sports such as river kayaking, hiking, and surfing. The cultural richness of Kochi, including the famous Yosakoi festival, mirrors India's own vibrant heritage. Through enhanced connectivity and people-to-people exchanges, we can create powerful bridge of tourism and culture between our two countries. Dear friends, excellencies, Kochi is also known for its dynamic agriculture and fisheries industries, producing high-quality products such as yuzu, bonito, and ginger. With India's focus on food processing and sustainable agriculture, there is great potential for collaboration in agribusiness and food technology. I would invite each one of you to go and visit the expo, the exhibition we have set up outside in the premises of the embassy, from the companies from Kochi. I would also like to invite you to visit the Indian pavilion at the expo in Osaka. I'm very happy to say that Indian pavilion has become one of the most attractive destinations in the expo. In fact, I'm told that it is one among the top 4 countries pavilions visited by our Japanese friends every day, with visitors number exceeding 25,000 almost every day. Education is another area of immense promise. Kochi University of Technology, which I visited, and other institutions in the prefecture can play a vital role in facilitating academic exchange, joint research, and student mobility. We look forward to more partnerships between Kochi's academic institutions and leading universities in India. India's leadership in IT and digital technologies aligns well with Kochi's efforts towards digital transformation, smart communities, and fostering innovation. Collaborations in software development, digital health, and emerging tech can form an exciting new pillar of our relationship. Further, Kochi's emphasis on renewable energy resonates well with India's own clean energy goals. Our shared priorities in sustainability make this a promising area for joint projects and innovation. At this juncture, let me also take a moment to mention that today, 5th of June, we celebrate the World Environment Day 2025. India has launched a program called One Nation, One Mission, End Plastic Pollution, with the aim to nudge citizens across the world to adopt eco-friendly alternatives as envisioned by Honorable Prime Minister of India under Mission Life. As you all know, Mission Life is a groundbreaking step towards sustainable living, standing for lifestyle for environment. This mission underscores the importance of individual actions in combating climate change. By emphasizing small yet impactful lifestyle changes, it aims to create a collective global effort to protect our environment. I would also like to urge all of you to join this campaign, both on social media and outside. I'm also happy to mention that today we are having a special event at the India Pavilion in Osaka Expo to celebrate World Environment Day. It's a very important day. India has one of the success stories in protecting its environment. Those who have traveled to India, you would know that how beautiful the landscape is, and the flora and the fauna. Dear friends, I would like to conclude by expressing my deep appreciation for His Excellency, Mr. Seiji Kamada, Honorable Governor of Kochi Prefecture, and his other distinguished members of the Kochi delegation, His Excellency, the Speaker of the Assembly, and other members of the delegation who have come here and joined us today. I am confident that today's discussion should help us to further strengthen our partnership between India and Japan, and also India and Kochi. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, Excellency. Now, may I request Ambassador sir to kindly remain on the stage for the group photo. And I will take this opportunity to request the following dignitaries to kindly join our Ambassador sir on the stage for the photo. Honorable Governor of Kochi Prefecture, Mr. Seiji Hamada. Honorable Speaker of Kochi Legislative Assembly, Mr. Fumitaka Mitsuishi. Member of the House of Councillors, Mr. Daisuke Kajihara. President, Kochi India Parliamentary League, Mr. Kenichi Hirota. President, Kochi India Friendship Association, Mr. Tomomi Hisamatsu. Executive Vice President Jethro, Mr. Kazuya Nakazu. Please join Ambassador sir on the stage. Thank you, Excellencies. Now may I request the Honorable Governor of Kochi Prefecture, Mr. Seiji Hamada, to kindly remain on the stage to address the gathering, and I would request other dignitaries to kindly take their seats.
皆様、こんにちは。ご紹介いただきました高知県
Thank you
知事
for
の
the
浜田でございま
introduction.
す。
I'm
本
Governor
日、イ
of
ンド大使館に
Kochi,
おきまして、
Hamada.
高知デーを
At the occasion of Kochi Day, I would like to say thank you. Ambassador Shibijoshi and also Indian Embassy staff worked organized this event. Thank you very much, and I appreciate for your organization. Kochi Prefecture has been actively engaged in exchanges with India in recent years. For example, Nishida-san. Mr. Nishida is a friend that when I was in Osaka, and so we started exchanges related to the economic activities, and then last January I visited Tamil Nadu, and in order to promote investment and exchange of human resources, we signed the MOU. And then under this MOU, we are very well motivated to engage actively with India. And now with Nagaland, currently we are in discussion regarding human resource exchange, aiming at signing a MOU. Many Indian people already in India and have active roles. I hope sincerely to heighten and deepen this relation. And for the industry sector, so we have Taiyo Corporation in the room. Taiyo has established a factory in India. It has long history, and also the Giken Manufacturing Corporation conduct business operations in India. So we Kochi and India becomes more and more closer in terms of industry and economy. But in addition to industrial exchanges, 2 years ago, the Kochi India Friendship Association was established in June 2023. And we set up the formation to deepen our friendship that under Chairman President Hisamatsu, following the speech of Shibijoshi, I'm impressed by the deep knowledge about Kochi. So Kochi Prefecture is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean to the south and the Shikoku Mountains to the north. And we have original culture. And today is the Kochi Day. Thank you very much for your invitation. We have a lot of product like bonita and snacks, and we brought from Kochi those are our special products. So I would like to enjoy, and I encourage you to visit to see with your own eyes history and food of Kochi. And I would like to thank JETRO once again for their tremendous support. I had a talk with Ambassador Shibijoshi. So there is a big city called Kochi, KOCHI, the port city. So this city has also 670,000 population, the same size as Kochi Prefecture. And then I learned that Shibishoji ambassador also is from this city. So there is, I think, deep relation between us, the link. So with this occasion of Kochi Day, I hope that the relation between Kochi and India will deepen further more. With that, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Speaker of Kochi Legislative Assembly, Mr. Fumitaka Mitsuyoshi, to kindly come on the stage and address the gathering. Excellency.
Hello, everyone. I am Fumitaka Mitsuishi, Chairman of the Kochi Prefectural Assembly. I am very happy to see so many people here today and to see Kochi Day being held in such a grand manner. I am very happy to see this momentum. And first of all, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to the following people. I'd like to thank Ambassador Shibi George and everyone involved. My hometown Kochi Prefecture is rich in ocean, mountain, and rivers, surrounded by the great nature, and the area treasured high-quality agricultural and the marine products such as yuzu, citron, and bonito. And also, Yosakoi dancing is energetic and powerful. You can see our representative dancing later. And also, we have the cultural, the arts, and also we have Giken production. So they are deploying in India as well. So which operates business within Japan as well, and also have a high level of technical capabilities, and they are actually deploying in India as well. And also we have a huge challenge that ahead of us, that we don't have enough resources. And also India has a growth in the populations, and from our prefecture perspective, it's a very important point of the country, not just the industrial perspective, but also we would like to have the collaboration in various fields such as academia, cultural aspect, and also we believe that the exchanges between the two regions are very meaningful in terms of securing excellent human resources. In recent years, exchange in various fields have deepened into close relationship, and we have the business collaboration and also the personal exchange will continue to pursue smoothly in the future for both goods. And also from our prefecture association, so we have the prefectural assembly Japan-India friendship, and we visited in India and Netherlands, and we had a lot of discussions and conversation, and we deepened our mutual understanding, and we proactively trying to understand the situations, and by having this momentum, we would like to deepen our relationship and enhance our relationship. And in conclusion, I'd like to offer my best wishes for the continued development of the Republic of India, and also Ambassador George, and also all the participants. I'd like to hope the health and success, great success. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency. Now may I request Executive Vice President Jethro, Mr. Kazuya Nakazo, to kindly come on the stage and address the gathering.
His Excellency, Indian Ambassador to Japan, Mr. Shibi George, 高知県基地知事、浜田庄司様、高知県議会議長、三石文玉様、
Excellency Mr. Seiji Hamada, Governor of Kochi Prefecture, Mr. Fumitaka Mitsuishi, Chairman, Kochi Legislative Assembly, and His Excellency Kashibara. As honorable speakers, my name is Nakajo, Executive Vice President of JETRO. Thank you very much. First of all, congratulations on this greater success of Kochi Day. So from where I can start, 10 years ago, I visited the Kochi Prefecture to see Yosakoi Festival. It was so enthusiasm and vibrant. I think that is the most enthusiasm festival in Japan. We have Shimanto River, and we have the Chinka Bridge. So very beautiful scenery that you can see only in Kochi, and the sake was also impressive. So I remember vividly even today from Tosashimizu port, I took the fishery boat to see the whale. It took 1 to 2 hours by boat. The scenery was so beautiful, but I got the sick. I became the seasickness. I got the seasickness, and I slept. And and then I got burned. My legs got burned, so I could not take the bus for the 2 weeks. So I remember very well. I enjoyed a lot my travel to Kochi. And we also talked about the coincidence of the name of Kochi and Kochi in India. And I went to Kochi as well in India once. I think it is the most beautiful city in India. You have sea coast, and backwater was also beautiful. Seafood was delicious. And also the water channels are everywhere in the city, and you can visit with houseboat. So you can use boat as hotel, and you can look at the livelihood of residents and look at the beautiful nature. Very wonderful city. Kerala state is very famous for its seafood. I think #1 shrimp culture in India, and also the treasury of the labor. So since a long time ago, it is facing Arabian, Africa, and Europe. But Europe, there are very active business exchange toward the West, and then high education. For example, Bangalore, Hyderabad are very known as the IT city, but Indian IT giant like Tata Electronics, Infosys, those companies set up the development center in Kochi. So I'd like to make some advertisement of Kochi and exchange with, maybe you can consider exchange with state Kerala. So let's go back to India. So this year, by the end of this year, in terms of GDP, Japan will become the fifth, and India will become the fourth. So tremendous economic growth. And also we have in terms of the upper middle class, with annual household incomes exceeding $15,000 is expected to increase from less than 10%, 140 million of the total population in 2020 to 40 by 2030, according to European think tank estimation. So with this income, household is afforded to buy car. So there will be the big consumers market. So when the level of livelihood is enhanced, people will buy more goods, more food, and also the diversified taste for luxury goods, rare products, and overseas travels as well. We have more and more Indian tourists coming outside our country. So like Japan in the economic boom, and China a little bit in the past, India will become also has a big purchasing country, and India is drawing attention from Japan, and the recent activities between Kochi and India is really appropriate, and we've been operating in Nimrana, and we are hosting the Japan Industrial Township in order to support Japanese companies to enter into India, because there was no infrastructure. So when we buy land, sometimes other owner appears and there was no water and electricity. So working with the state government, we set up Japanese Industrial Township. The first one is in Nimrana. So in 20 years after, 50 Japanese companies operate. So ambassador visited the site the other day, and the Taiyo Corporation is also in this township. The President Hinamasa himself visited the site, and from scratch, not only establishing a factory, they found a customer and renovate their product fit to the local needs, and work in partnership with local companies. Now their business becomes very big in India. That is really the model of the SMB and leading edge example. So I would like many companies will follow this good example, and working with the Indian Embassy to invite as many as SMBs possible in India so that they can start a business in India. But now we are suffering from the labor shortage and the difficulty in the business that the Japanese SMB are facing. It's not easy. But we have a local network of Indian embassy, and we also support not only the business development in India, but we can utilize e-commerce to sell product online. And also working with the capital investors and introduce them to Japanese businesses. So we have many channels so that you can leverage to start business or expand the business in India. And food also is our focus. So the product from KOCHI, for example, last July in Bengaluru and in Mumbai, November, KOCHI organized a food tasting event. And this year, I heard that they will start advertising sake as well. And seafood is very popular in India, and sake is also very popular. Also, there are regulations, but the food diversification and the improvement of livelihood, I think there will be more and more Japanese foods that will sell in India. So I would like you to continue this kind of initiatives. I went to India last day, so I stayed in Marriott, close to airport. There are 4 restaurants. Out of 4, 2 were Japanese restaurants. So you can imagine how Japanese foods are popular in India. So the half of restaurant in the hotel is Japanese restaurant. And we talked about Nagaland state, and discussion is ongoing. With Hokuto state, there are very beautiful rivers. I've been to there several times, and when you go to fish market, you see a lot of eels. When I lived in India, so I wanted to eat eel, and when I visited the fish market, even though I found eel, but I cannot prepare eel. So if you can transfer eel preparation techniques of KOCHI to India, I think that will delight Japanese employees in India. So we were present 5 sites in India: New Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. And we are very close to with many organizations, private consultants. And today I see some faces in the room. So by leveraging this network, wide network, we can support you to enter into Indian market. Thank you very much for your attention.
Now I would request President KOCHI India Friendship Association, Mr. Tomomi Hisamatsu, to kindly come on the stage and address the gathering.
皆さんこんにちは。コーチ
I am Hisamatsu, the president of the KOCHI India Friendship Association. So first of all, this is KOCHI Day, and Thank you very much for hosting India Day today, and to especially with My Excellency Shibi George. Thank you very much. And I am going as so also I am the CEO of the Taiyo Corporation. Later we will be giving the presentation. And in 2013, I established the company. So I'd like to talk about the details later. And it's been 20 years. And also Nakajo-san he mentioned about our company, Humble Us. But so our small medium companies, in order for us to deploy to outside of Japan, we need to have support from JETRO. Otherwise, it's going to be very challenging. So we really appreciate JETRO for supporting us continuously. And also in 2020, I became the chairman of the Kochi Prefecture Federation of Small Business Associations, and I have been working with Kochi Prefecture to support the acceptance and utilization of foreign human resources and overseas expansion as its key initiatives. And especially with India, as mentioned, in order for us to accept the non-Japanese workers, so we sent a lot of groups to visit all the sites. And I would like to consider how we can be useful for Kochi and India relationship. Then Kobe and also the Kobe India embassy. So there was a mention to establish the Association of the Friendship. So in 2023 June, so we could finally establish this Kochi India Friendship Association. And after that, as Governor mentioned, the exchange between Kochi and India has become more active than ever, and also Ambassador Shibi George came to our prefecture, and also there was a passion of increasing the resources and in Kochi Prefecture, like a student or the other trainees or the high-skilled the sources from India. So the absolute number is still less, but 93 members from India in our prefecture. I think it is the biggest number in Shikoku area. So we would like to expand these capabilities more and more. And this year, Kochi University, Hari Anand stated the university that we actually signed the MOU and also expand the Kochi Prefecture's culture. And so we would like to proactively expand more and more exchange, and also from the research phase for the last 13 years, more than 30 times that I visited India, and from the first visit, it's been 13 or 14 years, India is significantly growing, and I can feel that every time. And also in many ways, infrastructure, of course, economy perspective, so are expanding, and so the youth energy power, so we would like to leverage that, and we want to accommodate that to our prefecture, and we need to do something to make this happen. So Kochi India Friendship Association, and also the Kochi as a Kochi Small Medium Association as well. Not just the social exchanges, but also including the cultural or the academic exchange as well. So we'd like to expand more and more capabilities on that, and we want to focus on that point as well. In that case, then to all the members from the India's Embassy. We would like to have your great support continuously, and also the other stakeholders. We would like to expand and more exchange. Thank you very much. Thank you very much all.
Thank you. Now we have a chair yoga session where we'll be performing a few of the important yoga asana while being seated. I would request Dr. Sanjay Kumar, yoga teacher at Vivekananda Cultural Center, Embassy of India, Tokyo, to kindly take over the stage for the chair yoga session.
Respected guests, His Excellency Ambassador Sir, ladies and gentlemen, Konnichiwa, Namaste. Yoga is the science of right living. A regular and effective practices of yoga leads to perfection of human potentials in strength, skills, general well-being, peaceful and stress-free living. Today we will do some important yogic practices for our good health, peace and happiness. These practices will be very effective to remove and to prevent from the problem of shoulder pain, frozen shoulder, neck pain, cervical spondylosis, back pain. Everyone please be ready for the practice. Yeah, please keep your hands on your shoulders. Yes, we will rotate our hands like this. With exhalation, touch your elbows, and with inhalation, expand back. 1, 2, then reverse. 1, 2, release. We will do only 1 or 2 times, but on regular basis, we should do at least 5 times. Please hold your wrist like this. Bring back. With inhalation like this. Hold and keep your breath normal. With exhalation, come back. Now right. With exhalation, come back. Please release. Now we will do the practices for our neck joint. Please bend your head back with inhalation. Exhalation, come back. Those who have neck pain, please don't bend your head forward. With exhalation, bend your head forward. With inhalation, come back. Bend your head left with exhalation. With inhalation, come back. Right with exhalation. With inhalation, come back. It is 1 round of neck bending practice. In this way, we should do 5 rounds. Now we will do the practice for our spine and vertebral column. Next practice is Tadasana, palm tree pose. This asana gives good stretch on our spine and vertebral column, on our abdomen, chest and upper body part. Everyone please raise your hands with inhalation. Stretch your body upward and hold. Keep your breath normal. Feel the strain on your spine and vertebral column, on your pelvic spine, abdomen, chest, on your hands, on your full body part. Exhalation, slowly release. Now we will do Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. This asana gives a good stretch on our side muscles. Please keep your left hand on the edge of the chair. Raise your right hand. And with exhalation, everyone bend left. With inhalation, come back. Release. Now raise your left hand. Keep your right hand on the edge of the chair. With exhalation, everyone bend right. Feel the strain on your side muscles. Inhalation, come back. Release with exhalation. Next practice is Marjariyasana, cat stretch pose. This asana gives good stretch, good massage to our spine and vertebral column. Removes the problem of back pain, slept sciatic and varicose veins, and also expands our chest region and also provides mental relaxation. Please see the practice first. We come little forward on the chair. We keep our palms on the knees. With inhalation, we stretch our body back like this. And with exhalation, we stretch our body forward and bring back our head. Everyone with inhalation, stretch your body back. With exhalation, stretch your body forward and bend your head back. Next practice is Hastottanasana and Padhastasana. Raised arm pose and hands to feet pose. This asana also gives good massage on our back region, gives good stretch on our abdomen, chest, on our legs and hands. See the practice. We keep our legs a little apart. We keep our hands between both knees. With inhalation, we raise our hands, we bend back at our waist. Those who have dizziness or vertigo, please don't do this. Padhastasana, exhalation, we bend forward, we keep our palms on the floor, we raise our head forward. And then increase blood circulation towards our brain. The organ which gets more blood supply, that organ becomes more healthy, more strong, more energetic, more efficient. With inhalation, come back. Release with exhalation. It is one round of this practice. Now we will do laughter yoga. Happiness is very important for our good health. Laughing removes the problem of stress, anxiety, depression, tension, headache, migraine, insomnia, dilates our blood capillaries and nerves, and improves the circulation of impulses and blood, and also improves the function of our heart, removes the problem of cholesterol, and activates the secretion of endorphins hormone, which is responsible for overall well-being. Everyone, please be ready to laugh. Please don't hesitate in laughing. Okay? Everyone, please do like me and laugh like me. We will do clap and laughing. We will clap and laugh. Everyone, clap with me and please speak like me. Okay? Ho, ho. Speak, please. Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Yay! we should do at least 5 times every day. Now we will do Bhramari Pranayama, humming, deep breathing. This pranayama activates each and every nerve of our brain, removes all mental problems, provides us mental relaxation, and improves our mental capabilities. Please see the practice. We close our ears, we close our eyes, inhale deeply, create loud sound, and feel the vibration of that sound in our brain. Please see the practice first. Like this. You have to do 5 times. Everyone, please start. Close your ears, close your eyes, and start, please. Everyone do with me. Please release. Keep your eyes closed, both arms in Chin Mudra. Please chant one time Om with me. Chanting of Om creates a positive vibrations in our mind and body and leads towards greatness, purity, and divinity. Deep inhale and chant one time Om with me. Mentally visualize the rising sun. Shanti mantra, peace mantra. Pray to God, may all become happy, may all become healthy, may we see what is auspicious, and no one suffer in any way. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Shantu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kasit Dukha Bhave. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sarvarishta Shantir Bhavatu. Please rub your palms. Put on your shoulders on her body. Feel the divine effect of yogic practices. Please open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sensei, on the lighter note for preparing us for the next long session on PPT presentation. On the serious note, I would request Mr. Teruaki Doi, Director, Overseas Promotion Division, Tayo, to kindly go ahead with the presentation.
皆様こんにちは。株式会社太陽海外事業部の土井と申します。それでは弊社の事業並びに海外展開についてご紹介いたします。NEXT。弊社は1920年に創業し、1953年のコーン詰めの量産の開始したとともに株式会社太陽を設立しました。本社は高知県高知市にあり、国内に5つの営業拠点を設けて全国に展開しています。NEXT。耕運詰めとは、トラクターに取り付けて土を耕すための農業には欠かせない部品で、 これまでに2000種類以上を開発し、国内シェア 40% を誇る弊社の主力事業となっております。また、この部品事業のほかに、製品事業、環境事業にも取り組んでおり、多角的な成長を目指しています。長年にわたって高温詰めを生産してきた弊社が、なぜ海外進出を考えたのか。NEXT。それは、国内の人口減少や農家戸数の減少に伴う日本の農業全体が縮小していたこと。
Population shrinking, so the farming market was shrinking. Whereas at overseas, there are more and more demand in food industry and agriculture. So we can leverage our know-how that we cultivated for the long time. So our next mission is to leverage this, our technology outside Japan. Now, why India? In one word, compared to China and Southeast Asia, there is a tremendous potential in India that we were convinced. So at that time, we expected India's population will become largest in the world, and also the world's biggest producer of tractors. So the market is very attractive, and also the demand of tiller blade will expand exponentially. That was we estimated, and also we can purchase quality of steel from India. Those are also important materials. So only India we can go outside Japan. If we go outside Japan, we thought it's only India as a candidate. So this is our journey into India. In 2011, December 2011, we visited India, the largest agriculture machine event in India, and then we set up the company. Then in Nimrata, we bought land, and for us, this Nimrana Japan Industrial Township is very attractive, and we got tremendous support from JETRO. So September 2014, we started production of the bread. We took a lot of challenges, and then at last, March 2021, we reached a break-even point, and then number of employees is now more than 100. Those are the products that support our business growth. Leveraging our experience, 1.5 times long life has been developed for India. So that is a tremendous hit. We have more than 34 million in trade, and the LG type is also growing attention maybe to tackle the environmental issue to minimize the open field burning. And we introduced the legislative type after the exchange of research with Maharata Pratap Horticultural University. So we are now answering the environmental demand in India. So you may think that is such a tremendous success story, but it was not so easy. We encountered a series of challenges and difficulties, and even today we encounter challenges, but with the limited resources, so we would like to contribute to making India upheld by Indian government. So we hope that there will be the environment ready to support SMEB, And once those environment will be ready, I think it will be easier for Japanese SME to enter in India. So if we can expand the circle of Japanese businesses that resonate make in India. So in the future, we will look at the needs and the crop of India, and in order to fit to the local needs. And we also would like to export tiller blade created in India to outside India, like Southeast Asia. So through we would like to continue our contribution to the development of India and seize the hope. So we are aiming at #1 tiller blade producer. Thank you very much for your attention.
I am Katami from the Giken Seisaku Show. Then thank you very much for this opportunity to meet you today. I'd like to introduce our company in this short time. So Giken Seisakujo is a manufacturer of the construction machinery headquartered in Kochi Prefecture, Japan. And although we are the manufacturer, we are not just a company that specializes in the manufacturing, but also we are a company that develops new construction method using pile driving machines that have invented ourselves. And also so it's more proposed type of development, innovation that we would like to bring. And so this pilling machine is called like as a silent piler. And as the name implies, it is a piling machine that produces no vibration or noise. So we have manufacturers sold more than 4,000 units. Next. So the silent piler, I'd like to explain about the silent piler. So pile driving work performed in the construction site has long been done using a percussion hammer, or like vibration that you give to use as a hammer. So these pile driving machines, you need to deal with the vibration or the huge noises, which is the challenges for the construction work. Next. So the silent piler, on the other hand, using this machine to put this on the ground. So how to put this piling? So this is what we have. So what kind of movement is something that I'd like to show you as a movie. So as you can see, the sound itself outside of the engine sound, so the soiled, and also you can hear only the conflict between the sand. So you cannot feel the vibration, as you can see. So this method, so the vibration or the noises, we need to consider like in the middle of the city or like quiet places, you are not allowed to have the noise, then you can leverage this capability. So by using this construction method, we have two segments. business segments. So one is Giken. So as a manufacturers, so we are basing on the manufacturers or the construction business using these machines. So in order for us to resolve, we newly deploy or develop the new machines to have the innovation and the construction sites. So that so we are proposing and executing those proposal is something that we are using. So I'd like to explain about the use cases. So the press-in method used in infrastructure construction mainly, especially in the metropolitan areas or the railroad line extension or the river constructions. And as you can see, so this is the expansion of the road. So as you can see, two ways of the road. So you don't have to stop the road. So we are using this machine so that the car can smoothly go. And also this is the enhancement, reinforcement of the old bridge, or some of the bridges require the enhancement for the earthquake, anti-earthquake. In that case, so without interfering the movement of the vessels, you can do these constructions. And as you can see, so there's no vibration or the noises. So even with this narrow space between the houses, you can also execute this type of work. And the next, and also. So not just the infrastructure constructions, but also with the recovery of the natural disasters, we are leveraging this capability as well. So this is the conventional, traditional way of the press-in. So you need to stop the movement of the road. But if we use our machines, then we can leverage one way of the roads, so we don't have to stop the movement of the vehicles. Actual example, so you can see, as you can see, it's more smoother than the usual machine. And in most recent years, the India is also leveraging this capability as well. In 2020, so the silent piler, so we could sell to the Indian site. And Orissa state, within the residence or the houses, they're trying to recover from that area. And this construction execution, they're using the hammer by using the vibration. However, because of so the neighborhood has a lot of cracks and breaks, so the construction itself was suspended. And in order for them to resolve this issue, our machine was applied. Next page. As you can see, so we don't have vibration or the noises. So even in the nighttime, you can do the execution. That means that you can shorten the period of the constructions. So still, they're working on this work. Next. As you can see, so Giken Seisakusho, so for more than 40 countries and regions, we are deploying our capabilities. And also India has a lot of construction, so we are paying attention to India as well. So this is purely coming from Kochi prefecture, so that we would like to contribute to the societal growth. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much for the introduction. My name is Maeda from Kochi Prefecture. Thank you very much for your time. My name is Kumagai. In the east area of Kochi Prefecture. So I'm in the association and to accept foreign talent and support businesses. Thank you very much giving me such a great opportunity. Let me explain regarding the working with foreign talent in Kochi Prefecture. Next slide, please. Those are the foreign talent in Kochi Prefecture. The number of foreign workers in the accepting organizations. So compared to all over Japan, the number is still low, but it increases year on year. Last year, both foreign worker and accepting organization was record high. And then we look at the country by country. Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines are top 3. About India, we still have a low number, so but we would like to increase the talent coming from India. So there is also by industry, you see agriculture, manufacturing, and wholesales and retail. So there are many technical internal trainees, but high-skilled workers are not so many. So we are doing initiatives so that Kochi Prefecture are selected not only by technical internal trainees, but also highly skilled workers. So currently, compared to other areas in Japan, Kochi Prefecture has a rapidly declining and aging population, and is currently facing a serious labor shortage. In order to sustain and expand its economy, we must continue to accept foreign talent more than ever, along with implementing technology and machinery. Under the nursing employment system to be implemented in 2027, foreign workers are free to change their permanent residence. Thus, it's vital to create a welcoming, friendly environment for them. So, in order to promote and invite, we set up a strategy to secure and utilize foreign talent in Kochi Prefecture in 2022. And in 2024, we also implemented second plan, and we revise every year so that Kochi will become an environment easy for them to live, work, and study in order to have high satisfaction from foreign workers in Kochi Prefecture. Those are the main initiatives. One is the promoting acceptance. So we signed a MOU with the state of Tamil Nadu on the exchange of human resources. As our governor stated, currently discussion is ongoing with Nagaland state. Indian people are very good at foreign language learning, and they learn quickly Japanese language. So there is a high expectation on India. So by working closely with related parties, we would like to invite more Indian people. The number 2 is promoting employees. So the businesses, we set up the consultation window in April for businesses that are looking for consultation, and also to support the living. And we also set up the certification to evaluate businesses that has high standard to accept foreign workers. And the next is helping for creating a welcoming environment. The biggest challenge is housing and also Japanese language. So we support businesses to provide technical intent trainees and also give the opportunity for Japanese language learning, and also a safety and peace in mind initiative is in put place. As we explained, that is the outline of the certification system. For the sake of time, I won't go into details, but through the system, so we want to have a more higher level of acceptance, and also the people stay long in Kochi prefecture. So we are working closely. So with the support of the Indian Embassy, we would like to deepen further more relationship with India. Thank you very much for your attention. Hello, this is my cooperative association. So with technical intern trainees and specified skilled workers, so I would like to share some examples of the Indian technical intern trainees and specified skilled workers. So let me explain the background of our union in order to increase the productivity and support the farmer. So September 2019, our union was established. From 2022, we started accept Indian for the first time in Kochi prefecture. So we put emphasis on the matching between the workers and businesses. So on left-hand side, October 22, 2022, two Indian ladies were arrived in Japan, and those are the left-hand side is the picture of the first Indian, the picture of the Indian who passed the examination and arrived in Japan. So October 2024, so for the candidate from Nagaland, we conducted interviews. Then after that, on October, we visited Nagaland. And as you can see on the photo picture, at the top, we conducted interviews. And March 2025, two Indian ladies entered into Japan in accommodation, and currently they are working in the companies. That is a middle photo. And April 2025, one lady also entered into Japan as the agricultural workers. You can also see her picture. And November 2024, when I visited Nagalanda State, I visited Nagalanga University. At the bottom, you can find a picture of the university. And from Nagalanda University, we discussed whether we can gather the talent, and we decided to recruit one graduate from this university on June 3rd, and then this candidate will enter into Japan in December time frame. We will work closely with the university in order to invite more talented people from Nagaland State. the date that the technical intern trainee joined from Nagaranka to the business in Kochi Prefecture. So this company accepted a new worker from Nagaranka in April 2025. So you see one Indian, two Indian, one Vietnam, one Indonesia, one Japanese. So the multinational workers work closely and exercising teamwork. And also there are 4 people of the number 2 specified skilled worker. So in the future, in order to try and pass examination to move from technical intern training to the specified skilled worker number 2, so we would like to get more talented people. In order to continue this initiative, we needed to have the cooperation from India and the Kochi Prefecture. And we will continue to provide education services. Thank you very much for your further cooperation and effort.
Moving towards virtual presentation, I would request Mr. Neil Bhatia, Senior Vice President in West India, to go ahead with his presentation.
Am I audible? Okay, perfect. Okay, I have just shared my screen as well. So hopefully the screen is visible there. And to begin with, firstly, a very good morning, afternoon to all the distinguished members and the delegates who are present. And it's a pleasure to present this on behalf of Invest India to drive India's growth story. Quickly moving on, it's beyond doubt today that India is the fastest growing economy, the fastest growing major economy at almost a 6.2% growth for FY26. But that's not really all. This fast growth of economy is backed by several structural reforms to drive the ease of doing business. One of the world's most acclaimed technology stack, especially around the digital technology, especially around the UPI or the Unified Payments Interface, which by itself is loved by several countries globally. The infrastructure development is happening at an unprecedented momentum, and also the evolution of an MCDC that purely focuses on the creation of quality industrial infrastructure, which is plug and play and ready to move. This again is backed by a huge momentum of our startup and innovation ecosystem. In fact, as India today, we are the world's third largest startup ecosystem, something that the world is watching extremely closely. And this is not just about early stage startups, but some of the very mature startups have got the attention of the world, and these are not just doing business in India, but doing business globally there. So, as we say that India is one of the fastest growing major economies of the world, but it's backed by a lot of other factors to it as well. Quickly moving on, why we speak about the India being the fastest growing economy today, let's kind of start painting the picture of what the growth vision for India looks like for 2047. while India today is at almost economy of a 3.9 trillion, it's projected to be 32 trillion in 2047. Right, that's almost a 9x, 8 to 9x growth there. And not only the growth of the economy, but it's also backed by a solid per capita income growth as well, from today's 2,700 USD to almost 22,000 dollars per capita, and with a population of 1.6 billion people, then that makes it very strong and very promising. The human capital itself, India is extremely proud of a human capital. It is the largest workforce, and by 2047, it will be the largest and the youngest workforce, with making India a very strong destination for all businesses and enterprises. Our exports itself, are in tune to grow to almost 6 trillion in 2047 from the 700 billion today. So it's not about just the growth as the fastest growing major economy, but it's also about the factors and the solid foundation that's to it. I'll quickly move on. When we speak about make in India and make for the world, what are the factors that kind of go there, right? Some of the factors that are really getting in there is, like I said, we have the largest, or just getting close to the largest workforce there, which is about 524 million. It's the second largest one. Our water and power are probably one of the most economic ones, power being the second most economic and water being the most economic. While, our global innovation index appears to be looking for more, but as I said, our startup and innovation ecosystem really is the third largest today. So the momentum on that and infrastructure has really picked up. Right? Sorry, I missed a slide in between, and I'll go back to it. Yeah. So moving on, really, Japan and India share a very strong relationship, economic, cultural, as well as a strong trade relationship here. Japan is the fifth largest investor for FDI in India, with almost a $2.5 billion investment coming in on an average year after year for the past decade, right? And this is not just about the FDI, but once we start looking at some of the other factors, it continues to be ranked the most promising country for expansion by the Japanese companies in 2024. Almost, we have 10,000 Japanese in India with 40,000 Indians in Japan, and already 1,400 companies, Japanese companies, already operate in India, and this is across different sectors. I won't get into the different sectors right now, but this is across different sectors. The most important aspect of all of this is that it still continues, despite so much growth, it still continues to be the most promising countries for Japanese companies to continue their expansion in India. And when we mentioned about the 2.5 billion on an average in the decade year after year, that does not include the reinvestments that come in. If we start including that, the picture becomes extremely strong as well. So I'll just quickly move on. So what are the sectors where the FDI from Japan is coming in as a quick snapshot? 40% of the FDI is coming into the manufacturing sectors and spread across different aspects of the manufacturing sector as well. And amongst the various states, as we know, India has multiple states in here, and amongst the various states, the top 5 states are mentioned there, with Maharashtra really topping it with a lot of attraction there. But that's not the last of it. As we will see in the forthcoming slides, the spread is happening across India, and the next slide actually will show how all the Japan industrial townships is shaping up within the country. This is across all parts of the country. As you see, there are 11 dedicated JITs or Japan Industrial Townships across 8 states and housing almost 130 Japanese companies. So extremely well spread, and these are fairly well integrated townships as well. One of the things that I would like to highlight here is the survey that was done by Jetro and JBIC. I'll just pick up some of the key points here is that, which I mentioned earlier, but it kind of stands out very strongly on this slide, which is almost more than 80% of the Japanese companies in India intend to expand over the next 1 to 2 years. This is as per the Jetro 38 survey. This is an extremely strong indicator of how Japanese companies are doing in India and how are they viewing India over the next medium term. Again, the JBIC survey gives a similar tone to it as well, which says that it is the promising countries for overseas business in the medium year, which is almost a 3-year horizon, with almost in 2024, 58.7% is how JBIC looks at it. So the long story here, really making it short, is that most Japanese companies that have come into India are expanding very aggressively and looking at India as very promising over the medium term to long term story. Quickly, let's go beyond the high level, growth story and get into a bit of what the sectoral view looks like, right? And what this slide intends to do, and I'll speak to a few points, is to kind of paint that picture in a manner that shows that it's not just about India being the largest major economy that's growing, but it's also really into the sector. So it is the third largest automotive market in the world, the fourth largest globally in the renewable energy, which is currently the big one, right? Sixth largest chemical industry globally. 4% of the global pharmaceutical economy comes from India. 60% of the global vaccine demand is made in India, and it is still the third largest destination for pharma production. 2.3% of GDP is contributed from the textile sector, and last but not the least, something to really look at is it is the world's largest producer of milk, pulses, spices, and it is the second largest in fruits and vegetables. So really a very, very strong play across sectors for the companies and enterprises to look at. Just on the food piece as well, I would definitely want to highlight that there are 41 mega food parks and 400 cold chain projects underway, and we expect India to be almost a 535 billion food processing market there. Quickly moving on, not leaving the tourism sector behind, there's a lot of focus by the government on the Indian tourism. As you see, post-COVID, it's back again, picking up momentum and rising. And this is the focus on the Japanese tourists coming to India. There is already an allocation of $305 million for the development of tourism infrastructure. And as we see, Invest India by ourselves, we're proud to have an association with some of the major brands globally for their association with India. Lastly, I would like to focus on really the Japanese brands that are really present in India and growing. As you can see, all the big names from Japan are present here. We are very proud to and honored to have them be present in India, and Invest India works with most of these brands extremely closely. Coming towards Invest India, we are the National Investment Promotion and Facilitation Agency. Our job really is to enable the investment for best ROI, create a win-win partnership for you, for business and trade, and to be the marketplace for R&D. But in a nutshell, really, we want to be your collaborative and your supporting and enabling partner in your entire life cycle and journey as you make your journey into India. We have a dedicated Japan Plus desk, which has been operational now since almost a decade. It's got four members from Invest India and another member from Gentro. And this team works extremely closely across several Japanese companies on a day-to-day basis, enabling their journey coming into India. So please feel free to reach out to any of us, and it would be a pleasure to have that conversation with you. Once again, big thank you for having Invest India present this. We look forward to hearing from you and collaborating and partnering with you in your journey to India. Thank you so much.
Continuing with the virtual presentation, I would request Mr. Krishnan Narayan, MD CEO, Nihon EduTech Private Limited, to go ahead with his presentation.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
こんにちは。中谷防衛大臣、天田知事、CB、ジョージ大使と他の皆様、本日はこのように機会いただき、誠にありがとうございました。すいませんが、私の下手な日本語でちょっと話しますけれども、問題がございましたらお詫び申し上げます。時間がちょっとずれなので、急ぎでプレゼンしていきますが、後ほどこのパワーポイントをシェアできますので、今日はよろしくお願いします。で、インドからの日本へ技能実習生から高度人材まで送り出している CIA インド工業連盟と送り出しをやっている日本エデテクのクリシュと申します。よろしくお願いします。今日は
Let me introduce a little bit about India. I know that you know India, but I briefly explain India and our company and what kind of education and also the experience with the Kochi prefecture. First of all, India. So we have the largest population in the world. And also highly motivated to work outside India. So we have three major regions in India, as you can see on the map, like Arya, Mongol, and Dravida. So I'm in Chennai, from the southern city of India, and they are so each region has its own characteristic. And India is growing rapidly, but the salary for workers are still high, like 30,000 Japanese yen per month. So still many Indians worker wants to go outside and work in Japan. And why Indians? So there are so many foreign workers in Japan. I think Indian speak clearly Japanese, and grammar is very similar between Japanese and Ind, so their listening skill is very good. So learning curve is very quick, and there are so many Indian workers working outside in India. So I think we still have only 50,000 Japanese worker, but Indian worker in Japan, but I think we can increase this number. And then there is a very high estimation toward Japan from Indian. Rule is respected on time. And then also the strong developed countries, and then they have very good image of Japan, and young Indian loves manga and animation of Japan. So, as I said earlier, there is a gap of salary. So, there are so many Indians who are motivated to work in Japan. And there are several education that are mandatory in order to respect rules. For example, in Japan, it's quite normal to be on time, and there are rules in the businesses and life. So we needed to educate that, and also the reporting, communication, consultation practices are not in Japan, and also apologize is important. So these three kind of culture and educations are taught by our institute before sending an Indian worker to Japan, and then. So we send the first sending organization from India to send the TPTP back in 2018 with a cooperation with CII. So we have 3 licenses and also license from Indian foreign minister. And also we are certified education institute, and we have 5 Japanese native teachers and working in the different education centers. CII is recruiting inside Japan and then provide multi-skill centers and also gather the Indian workers and introduce Indian workers to Japanese businesses. Those are the cooperation with CII. And the growth till date, we started in 2017, and it's been 8 years we operate. Before COVID, we send 120 people before COVID, and then so on average every year we send 70 to 100. So many for manufacturing, but nursing, food, and manufacturing are also increasing. So IT development, high-skilled, and technicians, electricians are sent to the local communities. So up to now, we've already sent 500 Indians to Japan. According to the ISA, by the end of last year, we still do not have so many Indian workers. We have to increase, but the 30% of Indian workers are sent by our institute. So as for the teaching methodology, so we are focusing on compensation. But so compensation is very important to send TITP and SSW instead of preparing the paper examination. So recently we are using a textbook called Irodori, and then to have license of Japanese language after 6 months of education. And Japanese native teacher and the security and the safety measures educations are also provided. And recently we have also the techniques education like welding operation, and including the high skill workers, and we have a variety of the training courses that spans from 6 months to 6 to 5 to 6 months to 9 to 12 months. And we are working with a major Japanese company to provide nursing training in Mumbai, and also provide Japanese language education to send Indian workers in Japan starting from 2025. So IT program also has started this year. Currently, we have 4 centers. So in the Tamil, we have Chennai, and the Kochi representative group visited once to Tamil and Burgamon in north, and Mumbai also. We have 4 centers. So every year we send out 100 to 150 to 200 Indians worker. I think other countries has a similar program. We do not have any specific recommendation from the government. Once worker is passed on the interview with Japanese companies, we apply, we send application, and we have tremendous support from Consular Japan, and we try to accelerate the process. As for the Japanese support, we do not have interpreters reside in Japan, so we support through platform. When I visit Japan, and our team member, whenever they visit Japan, they try to provide the quality support to Japanese businesses. So our experience in Kochi, as Chairman Hisamatsu and Mr. Kumagai mentioned, so 13 Indians were sent from our institute. 2 out of them are ITs, and agriculture accommodations and agricultures, and Ehime Prefecture as well. We are working with them from Tamil State. If possible, we would like to cover Kagawa Prefecture as Shikoku, to cover whole Shikoku, so that we can have on-site employee from our institute to provide more support. So those are our center in India, and the support offices in Japan listed in this slide. So we've been working very long time with Kochi Prefecture. We would like to strengthen further more the partnership with Kochi, and we prepare to provide support from India, working with Taiyo Corporation. Thank you very much for your attention. 高知県のビデオをお願いいたします。
Katsurahama Beach, and Makino Botanical Garden. In the summer, the Yosakoi Festival, one of the most famous events in Japan, is held here, with 20,000 dancers filling the streets with excitement. Kochi Prefecture is actively accepting foreign students and technical interns. Let us introduce you to some of the Indians who are living in Kochi. Srila runs a curry restaurant in Kochi. He moved to Kochi from India and now operates in Osaka too.
高知で僕たち生まれるところと大体同じ山もあるし、ちょっと海だけなかったけど、私たちは住みやすい人のいい助けもできると、あとで食べ物もいい感じで、どこも分からないことは全然分からない人から教えてもらう一番いい。
Sachin, Srila's relative, also lives in Kochi. They sometimes come to the restaurant to have dinner together and chat.
とても暮らしやすい。主人もとても綺麗し、川も綺麗し、あと人もとても優しいです。素晴らしいこと、うちの人はとてもフレンドリーです。友達になりやすい。あとは困ったら手伝ってくれると思ったよ。
Kochi Prefecture also has a great environment for Japanese language education. Free Japanese language classes are available throughout the prefecture. Many foreign residents study Japanese on their days off or after work.
Ở lớp học thì có thể học được văn hóa của Nhật Bản, cuộc sống, cũng như là cô dạy cho mọi người biết về thêm về cách sinh hoạt ở Nhật. Tại lớp học thì mình được học ngữ pháp, các Hán tự và những sinh hoạt hàng ngày.
Indian students study Japanese at a technical college in Kochi City. We have students from many different countries enrolled in this school. We hope to accept many Indian students as well.
家に近くに駅とか店もありますが便利だと思います。こっちの人は優しいですが、手伝いの時いつも手伝います。何が分かりません、その時教えてくださいませんが、すぐ来ます、手伝います。学校の先生たちも優しいです。学校に来ていろいろ国な人に会いました。話もできますからよかった。
Kochi Prefecture is blessed with a warm climate and magnificent nature. It is a safe and comfortable place to work and learn Japanese.
Now we are moving towards the last segment of today's proceeding, that is the cultural performance. We will have Bharatnatyam dance by Ms. Saiko Yamamoto, a senior Bharatnatyam artist. Bharatnatyam is one of the 8 classical Indian dances originating from Tamil Nadu state of India. I would request Ms. Saiko Yamamoto to kindly come on the stage for her performance.
Di ताननन दीं 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 तधिरना तिल्लान तजं जं तनदिरन दीं तनदिरन दीं ताननन दीं 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 तधिरना तिल्लान तजं जं तनदिरन दीं ताननन दीं 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 तधिरना तिल्लान तजं जं तनदिरन दीं ताननन दीं 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 तधिरना तिल्लान तजं जं तनदिरन दीं தாளமேள ஜதியோடு ஆடும் என்னை ஆளவாரும் ஜெகதீஷா தினமும் தாழ் பணிந்து கலையோடு வாழ வரம் தரும் தில்லை பரமேஷா தாளமேள ஜதியோடு ஆடும் என்னை ஆளவாரும் ஜெகதீஷா உனது தாழ் பணிந்து கலையோடு வாழ வரம் தரும் தில்லை பரமேஷா தாம் தகிடஜம் விசதபதனம் தகிடஜம் கதிக திமித கதிக சா தகிடஜம் விசதபதனம் தகிடஜம் கதிக திமித கதிக தனே குத ஜணுத நிநீத மகமணி தனே குதன குஜ சக மகமதனி தீம் தரித தோம் கம பரிரி ஜன குண குதனி கமரிரி ச தீம் தரித தோம் கம பரிரி ஜன குண குதனி கமரிரி ச தகும் கும் தமதனி ததி தும் நம் தஜம் நிரமகரி திங்கிண குங்கம பதனி தீம் தானனன தீம் 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 ததிரனா தில்லான தஜம் ஜம் தனதிரன தீம் தானனன தீம் 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 ததிரனா தில்லான தஜம் ஜம் தனதிரன தீம் தனதிரன தீம் தீம் தனதிரன தீம்
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yamamoto-san and her team. Continuing with the cultural performance, now we'll have the Kochi Prefecture famous Yosakoi demonstration. I mean, given the understanding that the briefing will be needed before the performers come on the stage, so I request the team to kindly take over the stage.
皆様、こんにちは。We are the Russia-Repair team of Dream Circle Festival. Please enjoy the two performers. それではお楽しみください。
横浜白虎隊2025世に万葉の花が咲く。はっ
Let the music begin.
口を聞くのもちょっとお疲れが見えてきたようです。どうぞパフォーマンスでお楽しみください。 Please enjoy Toko。 さあそこのけそこのけ花神様が通る。枯れ木に花を咲かせましょう。はいよハラハラ枯れ木に花を咲かせましょう。
ありがとうございます。Thank you so much。次は基本のよさこいなるこ踊りです。Next is the basic よさこいなるこダンス。それでは皆様手拍子も一緒に掛け声もよっちょれよよっちょれよよいやさのさのさのというお声で一緒に楽しんでください。それでは
参りましょう。
参りましょう。Let the music begin, start。楽しんでください。手拍子よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。それほいはい いただけましたでしょうか。ありがとうございました。それでは皆様、せーの、ランニャーバード、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much.
On this high note, we have come to the conclusion of today's proceeding. I, on behalf of Embassy of India, Tokyo, thank each one of you for joining us. Tea and snacks are being served outside along with the stalls of Kochi Prefecture. Please feel free to join us for the networking session there. Thank you. Thank you once again.